Hey guys, what's up? It's Faraz, and today I want to talk to you guys about a really big issue. This is, after all, about the infamous Article 13. And now, if you don't know what it is, I will be going over it briefly. Okay, so Article 13. What is it and why does it concern you and me? So, first off, Article 13 is, before we get into what it is, let's start off on where it started. So, let's go into the roots. We all upload videos containing some potential of being in copyright infringement, right? And this Article 13 is a directive on copyright infringement to stop it. And, well, you might think, yeah, that's fair. But, in the US, there are two legal policies that mainly protect content creators and everyone that is uploading content. That is fair use and safe harbor. What is fair use? You use somebody else's content without their permission for educational purposes, recreation, or stuff like that. And now you're not claiming that it's yours, so it's fine. Now then there's safe harbor. And where it comes in is because fair use doesn't hurt anyone. But safe harbor is when there's a video that infringes a copyright, YouTube isn't the one responsible for that video. They're just responsible for getting rid of it. So what they do is they give you a notice, take this video down or we take your channel down. So you remove the video, you're fine. That's safe harbor. Next, the problem is Article 13 is different, okay? It's issued in Europe, and these laws, fair use and safe harbor, which is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act or the DMCA, only operate in the US, but mainly in the US since 1976. And if you look at the legal documentation that was published in 2001 by the European Union, it will become very clear about everything. And now let's talk about the entire thing. Now, the European Union doesn't have fair use. It has permitted use. It wants to change fair use to permitted use. And you know what that means? It sounds like a slight difference in names. But permitted, that means you need permission. For fair use, you don't need permission. So basically, you're going to have to get authorization from big companies, and you can already imagine how hard that is gonna be. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, they also will take, basically, if there is a copyright infringement on a certain platform, whether that be Instagram or Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Imager, Reddit, YouTube, anything at all, it will directly threaten the platform itself. And now, the platform is going to have to stand its ground. There's no way it's going to survive if it goes on having copyright infringements like that. And the main thing is that the people behind Article 13 are mainly the music industry, and we all know how violent the music industry is in taking down any potential threat. Not even actual threats, anything that has the potential to be a threat, i.e. every single content creator. Okay? Now this is a problem. Mainly because they use very, very vague language in their documentation. All platform creators have to basically comply in good faith. I'm paraphrasing. And in good faith, what does that mean? We don't know. That could stand for anything, and that's the problem. They want to abuse the system so that they can basically make this into a huge advertisement place for them, okay? They don't want anything. It's like, you'd think that if they don't want copyright infringement, the system that YouTube already employs is fine, right? And you'd think that the content ID system is fine because it takes out anything that, well, infringes copyright. But guess what? You'd be wrong. And the main reason for that is they don't want copyright infringements to take place in the first place. That means no videos should be allowed to be uploaded without a license. And you know who's gonna have that? A very small number of specific companies, okay? Huge companies. And the main reason, you'd think that this would just, restrict Europe in and of itself, and wouldn't affect most of the other people in the world for the most part, right? Yes, you would lose a huge amount of viewers and whatnot, but you would still be able to upload videos. Well, that's where it kind of starts to fall apart. Like, you'd think that YouTube would keep it as a region locked, but as most websites operate, what they do isn't like, they don't set parameters for specific countries a lot of the time. What they do is that they look at the smallest denominator. What does that mean? The strictest rules. And if you look back to May of this year, you might have gotten a lot of emails from a whole lot of websites saying that they updated their privacy policy. And you had to accept that. Now, that's where this comes into play. That was made by the European Union, and that affected the entire world. Now, think about Article 13 affecting everyone in the world. Any form of creative content would be gone. Originality wouldn't be a thing. There wouldn't be people standing up for things that are going wrong in the world, and there wouldn't be things that people like to entertain themselves with. There wouldn't be there wouldn't be the capability for people to pursue their passion. Not to mention, hundreds of thousands of people would lose their livelihood. And this is something that Susan, the CEO of YouTube herself, has admitted to. And this is a huge issue. I just want to bring this to light. I know that this has been pretty vague, but pretty long. You can go watch matpat's video on this entire ordeal, and you'll be much better informed. And guys, please spread the word. If we don't act now, we might not have YouTube or anything, okay? The internet, or the internet we used to love, will be a thing of the past, and it wouldn't be what it is right now. And I'm pretty sure we're already happy with what we have. Okay, anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one, if this article hopefully isn't issued. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.